blind bowlers. We went to see them and they were having lunch, and then it started to rain, and that was the end of that story. But boy, do we have some island people for you in their place. This is Pediatrics at the hospital here in Nanaimo, and there's a mural on the wall, and there's an airplane, and an alligator, and an abacus, and everything starts with A here. But this couple here, Charla and Patrick, want to have similar murals in hospitals across Canada. Now, you lost your baby girl when she was 16 months old from a brain tumor last August.
Great.
Her name was Tova, yeah. Now, and that sort of spurred you into doing this. Now, tell me about the connection.
While we were in hospital with Tova, after she was diagnosed, we did a couple of murals in BC Children's for therapy for ourselves, and it just went from there. We decided to do more murals in pediatric wards. We decided to go with the alphabet, so we're hoping to do 26 total, one mural for each letter, and in different cities across the country.
So, of course, you got A here. This is the start. This is Nanaimo, so airplanes and alligators and such.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. And apples.
And apples. All right. Now, Patrick, how are you going to put this into practice? Have you contacted the hospitals?
We're in the process of contacting a hospital in Saskatoon right now. They're going to be for the B mural. That's Charlotte's hometown. And then after that, we're looking at doing my hometown of Cornwall, Ontario. You know, we thought that'd be a good way to kind of keep the ball rolling, because this was Tova's hometown, and we thought that it'd be kind of a good way to get things going.
And the hospital was totally cooperative. I mean, it makes the kids' lives a lot brighter, doesn't it?
I think so. I think it's just fun, you know, if the kids are going to spend a week here, whether, you know, like when Raiden was here, when we met him, when we did this mural here, it was nice to see him look at the alligator and you know, call out the names of the objects that were there, and it kept the parents busy too, you know, taking their kids around and able to kind of play with the wall or play with the objects, or at least see them and name them.
But you guys are artists in your own right. You run an artist studio in Nanaimo.
Well, yes, we do a lot of artwork. Before we started doing murals for the hospitals, we were doing murals for restaurants and other businesses like that. We were designing computer like logos and web pages and stuff like that.
Did you do this yourself?
Yes. Yeah. It's actually from a coloring book that we designed for the alphabet, and the A page, they're all objects from the A page, and we painted it ourselves.
What about you? Did you get to do anything at all?
I got to color in the lines.
Yeah.
I try to stay in between the lines too. She doesn't let me go out as much as I'd like to.
They never let you go out as much as you like to when you've been married. Yeah, you got to stay between the lines. Paint by number. Yeah.
That's right. And we even got Raiden, to paint a little area there. He was helping us out when he was here.
Little Raiden.
That's his handprint there. He was receiving chemotherapy here.
And you plan to write a book all about chemotherapy in children, and take away some of the fear that parents have just as much as the kids do.
That's right. When Tova was first diagnosed with cancer, we received a lot of information about chemotherapy, and it was all in medical jargon, and it was small print. And at the time, we were very much in shock, because Tova had only been in ICU for not even a week. It was very, very traumatic for us. And, we started going through the information, but it was too much to go through at the time. And we really thought, after we had gone through the episode, we decided that, there's got to be something or some way that we can help other parents and children going through this, that, all the medical jargon needs to be put into English for the average person.
And you're going to do that?
And we're going to do that with the help of a variety of doctors and medical staff and artists and other writers that we're contacting right now.
All right. This young couple's first child, Tova, passed away of a brain tumor, cancer, at 16 months. And the good news is this young lady's expecting again. And that'll do it for the Nanaimo Report Saturday. And we thank you for joining us. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to have